everyone, and welcome back to Omega Syndicate Gaming. It's been a while, but as always, I'm Outer Exodus. Sorry for the delay. I didn't have a microphone for a little while. Now that I have a new mic with a mic boom, I'm hoping, to get back into normal recording sessions. So, gonna go ahead and start a wonderful Europa Universalis IV playthrough. At least I hope it's going to be wonderful. Anyone who's familiar with this game knows it's kind of rough. It's like eating an ice cream cone while getting kicked in the nuts at the same time, is the best way I can describe it, I suppose. So, let's just head right on into it. Start at the very beginning, and I do have all of the major DLCs: Cossacks, Common Sense, Eldorado, etc., etc. I do not have all of the sound DLCs or all of the how do you put it, fancy different figures and everything DLCs. So well, I do have all of the content, just not all of the pretties. And I have no idea who I should go as. I've played as Castile several times, and Austria a few times. I want to try something different. I've always wanted to try to form Malaya. Let's see, who's going to be the best one to go as? 72, 82, 56, 40. Let's go for a weird one. Let's go for Majapahit. Majapahit. That one. We're going to go for that one. Whatever that one is called, we're going to go for it. So, got all the options set up as I need it. Normal difficulty across the board, no lucky nations. Makes for a different game every time. And I think that's about it. The rest of the options come up here. There we go. Definitely want to play Iron Man mode. Less saves to go back and save from, but I find that's kind of cheating anyways. So, meantime, let's try to get some, call this OSG playthrough. Alrighty, start Iron Man. Behind this, definitely got it right with this game. We have a very solid engine. That's alrighty. Start out with no deity. That's different. See, core creation costs, aggressive expansion impact, better relations over time, build cost, interest, discipline, or... Ooh, I like that one. Discipline and siege ability. Discipline, my armies will basically lose morale slower, be more effective in battle, so on and so forth. Military. Spearmen. Let's go with the Asian longbow. And yeah, I definitely want more offensive, so we'll go East Asian archer cavalry. Cavalry, not cavalry. Assign our heir as a general. That's a really crappy heir. Crap. Alright, well, rulers. Gives you power points. Currently, this ruler is horrible. 1-2-1 is really bad. And my heir is a 0-1-1. Ouch! Power points let you do everything in this game, from technologies to generals to everything. 389 only. 278 actually. Ouch. Alright. Mission. Conquer Cirebon. Yeah, let's do that. Alrighty. You have a versus Belai, all against Sunda. Rival. Sunda it is. Okay, perfect. Beautiful. Nailed it. Alright. That's about it for there. Army force limit of 13. So let's go ahead and get up to our force limits. 2, 3. And leader. Oh, you are horrible. I really don't want to, but I need a better... Oh, thank you, random number generator, for a wonderful one fire, one shock leader. Oh yeah, I'm sure they have nothing like that. Okay, well, let's get going, shall we? We shall. Alright. 7 transports. Alright. Ooh. Oh. Gain 1 stability, gain 25 prestige and 40 admin power, or tradition. Ooh, I want that tradition right off the bat. Army tradition is going to, Army and Navy tradition, give you bonuses for everything. Morale, manpower recovery, siege ability, recover army morale speed. Basically, it's going to be awesome all around. That was cool. I liked having that. And we have 11 small ships. What is our naval force limit? One more. I can have one more. Let's build one more light ship. Build that separately, though. 300 some days. I suppose. Alrighty. 11,000 manpower. Let's move closer, shall we? In the meantime, I think I want to get at least one claim fabricated of these provinces. Covert action, fabricate claim. Let's go with Kawali. Okay, make it easier to take, well, cheaper to take after a war, and easier to core. Make it part of my actual nation, so they think of it as the same thing. Trade. One free merchant. Ooh, influenza. Rumors that sailors came back from a trip sick like hell. It's time to act before the whole country dies from coughing and cold sore. Really? Slight overreaction. This is not the first flu in our country. I don't care. 75. No thanks. Quarantine the port and let them die. Harsh, but acceptable. Alright, let's see what we have from Navy. Any forts? Fort level 1, capital fort, and that's it. Okay. Love it. Can tell it's a capital because of the crown. Beautiful. Okay. How much of the world do I have explored? Oh, Asia. God, Ming is huge. If I remember correctly, they have problems of their own, so I'm not too worried. Japan is a blooming mess. And I can't afford advisors yet. 0.94 ducats a month. That hurts. I have no money from taxation. Alright, so as soon as that fabricate claim finishes, I'm going to go ahead and declare war. And wow, Philippines is the only place I can steer. Ouch. Ouch, ouch. Well, basically that merchant is doing nothing. So for the time being, we're going to boost our home collection a little bit and try to make it right. Try to collect more. Like 0.81. That helps a little bit. Okay. Now your capital, if I'm not mistaken, automatically collects from the node it's in. but if you have a merchant doing it, I think it adds a 10% bonus to it, so I don't know, it helps a little bit, but not a whole lot. Oh, we might as well wait until the ship finishes. Get 12. Let's see here. Japanese. Oh, excuse me. Kind of a coffee on. Alright. So we're the same culture and the same religion. So there should be very little unrest once I conquer them. If I conquer them. I should be able to conquer them. One can only hope. So as long as these can finish, that's excellent. Let's rename this fleet. There, first war fleet. After the autosave is done. Need transport fleet. Excellent. First army sounds kind of bland, so we'll go with the Java army. Since we're on the island of Java. Alright, now is there anyone I can make friends with? -10. Ouch, nobody likes me. Kutai does. I kind of want to conquer them eventually. Well, Khmer, Ayutthaya, autosave. The only downside with Iron Man is that autosaves a lot, but at least they're quick. Well, it wouldn't hurt to ally with another big boy in the area, so let's improve relations with them. Manually set our attitude towards them to friendly to know I don't plan on attacking them anytime soon. And that should make things better. Eventually. Between me and myself. Okay, so I am done, and they have rebels already. Wow. Great. Now I have to fight 16,000 troops instead of 8,000. Crap. But unfortunately for them, it is also a wonderful time to declare war on a country when they have... So I need to take advantage of the situation. I'm going to go ahead and siege down soon. Or the other. You know, whichever. I think it's 14. I don't think they're going to last that long. I may have just sacrificed my navy for nothing. That really sucks. Okay, they did get there. Good. I can afford the legitimacy hit. Legitimacy, basically, as it says, measures how monarchs are. My monarch is very legitimate, even though she sucks. Okay, they only have 8 ships left. Third fleet. We're just gonna make 1 fleet for the moment. Go down here and make sure I can blockade their home port that actually has the fort. It's a very big fort, but it's still a fort because it's their capital. There, they are now blockaded. Well, that works, I suppose. Gotta completely take out these guys. Okay, well, they're gone, finally. quit siege. Oh, go away. Deploy. Basically, you can split off guys to siege. How many is that? 3. Okay, perfect. Deploy. Okay, what the? Favor needed, party. Estates are something that they added with the Cossacks expansion, and they are a pain in the ass. Okay. Yeah, let's go with the Brahmins. Alright, cool. Whatever. Estates can bring you some really nasty surprises. No. Oh, crap. Well, thankfully I got there just as they were created. Hey. Now where the hell are they going? Oh, that's cheating. What the? Go kill him. Couldn't hurt. The morale's all the way down. Yep. Save. Perfect. Alright. Nice. I only lost 2 light ships to that whole war. I'm okay with that. And I could afford the manpower right now. So, good victory. Now we just wait for the dang fort to siege down. Now obviously we don't have artillery yet. And won't for a little while. Several technologies, I believe. Love his name. Hayam Wurok Budi. That income, hopefully that income can get a little bit better. As we get higher. What do I need right now? Well, there are a lot of empty spaces around me. I don't really want to sacrifice anything. They're all so low. Now, you can make a national focus. Let's see here. And basically give one of these plus 2 points per month. Admin, diplomatic, military. You can give one of them plus 2 a month by sacrificing one from the other 2. And my levels are so low, I don't think I really want to do that. For instance, technology. Because I'm Chinese technology group and not Western technology group, it's going to cost 60% extra points for me to tech up. So the base cost is 600 and I need 958. Ouch. I have not played a non-Western nation yet. That really sucks. Now supposedly you can Westernize if you have, I think it's a province next to a Western nation. So let's say England or, I don't know, Portugal or someone sets up a colony somewhere nearby. If I have a province nearby, I can Westernize. Long process, very hard process, very costly, but well worth it in the long run because I'll be able to keep up to the Western powers and technology. Otherwise, when Portugal shows up, I get spanked. And not in the fun way. Okay, so 100% war score. I'm going to go ahead and pause here for a moment. Let's see. Make a peace offer. I would love to just conquer the whole country, which I can do. Actually, I'm going to wait on this. I'm going to let this naval battle finish. Because battles are played off. So I got 2 prestige out of that, 1.5 naval tradition. Alright, I'll take it. How did they get more naval tradition from a loss? Alrighty then. Okay. However that works, I don't know, but let's go ahead and make peace now. Take the war goal, take the province. See? Look, yes. Costs way less diplomatic strength if I have a core on it. So while these all cost diplomatic power, that one does not because I have a claim on it. Ooh, ducats. I'll take ducats. And no, I do not want your peace offer. I want it all. 5, 10. All your monies belong to me. Treaties, and we can't do anything because we're going to fully annex them. Alright. Which they don't have a choice but to accept. Beautiful. Ooh, manpower recovery speed plus 10, yearly prestige plus 1 for 10 years. Alright. Looks like another mission. Our manpower needs to recover. I agree. Let's let that manpower get up there before our next war. Recall diplomat. Core. Basically turn these into true country provinces. Not qualified right now, of course not. Get those, the 2 biggest ones started at least. What can I build? A castle. No thanks, I don't need a castle. That's alright. Thanks for the offer though. Alright, I'm making more ducats per month now. These guys back up again. We'll call this the first transport field. There we go. Back to the capital. And just head. Yeah, repair these ships, and then while we're waiting for the next war, I'm going to have them protect trade. Which, if you go to the build screen in naval units, parks, add 2 trade power when they protect trade in a trade zone, which trade zone is obviously right here. The Moluccas. Moluccas? Moluccas. That one down there. Canton, Chengdu, Hangzhou, Beijing, Xi'an, Lhasa. Wow, there's a lot of trade nodes in Asia. Alrighty. Now, I think no possible rivals. Somehow I doubt that. Okay, Makassar is going to be our target. Because you can fabricate claims on any province that you border, or any province that borders a sea province you border. So I border Java Sea right here, and Makassar, and Palopo, or Makassar and Lugu also border Java Sea. So I can fabricate claims on both of these guys. Forward action, fabricate claim. Boom. I'm hoping these one province miners will be easy to take because I'm going to use them to jump up to Kutai and eventually Brunei. order to form Malaya, let's see how correct I am in my assumption. I need, okay, I have all the basic provinces. Conquered Borneo and the Malay Peninsula, if I can talk. Conquered Sumatra or Sumatra and Borneo. So basically I have to conquer 2 of any of these 3 areas. This island, or I think it goes up to about here, or modern day Malaysia. Ugh. Okay, that could be fun. But we can do it. I think. I hope. Maybe. Possibly. Alright, treasury, we're up to 2.97 ducats. Conquering Sunda, definitely helped. National epic. Taken to telling tales and legends of Bout Rajasanagara. I'm horrible with these names. Legend says that in Majapahit's darkest hour he will return to our nation and deliver it from evil. Right. Regardless of the truth in that statement, we could use this in our propaganda. I love how they word these things. Yearly prestige, lose an admin power, lose ducats, or lose 5 prestige. For how many years? 20 years? 20 prestige? I don't even want to take the admin power hit because I'm only making 4 a month. I need how many to... Yeah, see, I need all that to core all these provinces. So no, I'll take the prestige hit. I was at 20. I'm positive right now, so... You know. You win some, you lose some. Or in this game, you win some, you lose some, you lose some, you lose some, you lose some, then you win some, and then lose 4 more. Just because... Because, well, Paradox. Thank you, Paradox, for making a wonderful game and kicking me in the nuts at the same time. One more transport since we have the money. The cataracts. Because heavy ships are, well, they're heavy ships. They're kind of the ruler of the seas. Exhaustion is good. Technology, we're way off. Way. Economy's still good. Nothing new. And the states are also looking good. Alright, 1 war down. Lots more to go. I swear, as soon as someone starts attacking up, I'm going to be in trouble. Oh, a lot of these rulers suck. 414, oh, I'm jealous. 353, 231, Alright, Cirebon has been core. States demand control of provinces. One of the reasons I hate these. If I give an estate control of a province, guess what? That province has 25 autonomy, which lowers the tax I get, lowers the manpower. Let's give that one to them. There, now they're happy. Now shut up and go away. Thank you. Gained a core province of Benton. Where the hell is that one? Benton. There it is. Yes, fabricated claim there. Let's fabricate a claim here as well. 500 some days. Okay. In the meantime, let's go see what we can see from Makassar. Ah, you frickin'. Prominent men in our country are pointing out that the path we're going when it comes to army research is utterly foolish and will amount to nothing. They demand that we stop the current approach and stick with what was good enough for our fathers. Let me take those men, put an arrow between each eye. Between each eye? Put an arrow in each eye, and let's see how they think about... Oh, god dang it. See, this is what I mean. I can either lose 50 military power or lose 10 prestige. I am not taking the hit to any of my powers. I will lose all my prestige before I give up any miller. God. Do good in a war, conquer a bunch of territory, and the game kicks you in the nuts. Thank you. And I know I'm not the only one that complains about this, because there's a lot of YouTubers that I watch that complain about the same things. Now granted, it's not like game breaking, or it's just like, you know, you're doing really well. Here's a kick in the nuts. Yeah. Thinking of you, yeah. Alrighty. So they have 7 troops. Might need a few more transport. How many ships do they have? 8, 2, 6. They have 6 light ships floating around out there. And let's see, what am I forcing again? 23. Let's build, 3 more. Now we will wait for them to finish, so we can transfer 10 over and attack with 10 instead of just 8. Wait, 8, 9, 10, 11. We'll attack with 11. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Right? That makes sense. You go over your force limit, there's a steep monetary penalty. And as you can see, I cannot afford any steep monetary penalties right now. Maybe later. Now I really, really want to tech up in these 2. I really want to do admin too, but because there's an idea group. Once you get up to, I think it's Tech 5 in admin technology. Yep, Tech 5. You can get a national idea. And I really want exploration ideas. Gives me a colonist. Which means I can start colonizing these unclaimed provinces. Because before that, I don't get a single one of them. And I definitely am going to need them if I eventually want to form Malaya. See? See, this is what I mean. Normally, it happens when Malacca or Pasai take out Siak. But so far, Siak is beating the crap out of Malacca. Although, maybe it's because Malacca's army is over here sieging Siak's capital, and Siak is just going to run amok in Malacca's territory. That could be. So it might actually turn around soon in the war. Possibly. We'll see. Another 133 days. There is a lot of waiting in this game early on. Simply because you don't really have much of a choice. Did my land force limit go up? It did. Up to 16. Okay, how many am I going to get? You to capital. I get 3 more. So let's go. Nations have it where cavalry, if you have more than 50% cavalry, you take a penalty. So let's build 1 each and then 1 more infantry. There we go. That'll work. Perfect. Oh, yes. My character. Okay. Excellent. Get these in our fleet and group our transports together. And we are golden. Okay, so I think we're maxed out on morale. Not yet, but we will be shortly. Now I can only bring over 11, so I need to... Let's see. Yeah, that'll work. We'll move these guys over first, and then bring the rest of them over as well. That's 8. Yuck. I wonder if these guys will give me... They need military access. Oh, come on. I could care less. God dang it. Crap. Okay, well, before they have a chance to ally with anyone, let us... Oh yeah, we failed that manpower mission. Oh well. Okay, you go over. Yes. Use the transports. No, I don't want you to swim it. Swim the Java Sea over to your target. Whoever's left will have to siege it down themselves. I have a prestige of at least 50? Maybe I can do it through wars. Gain 1 stability. That would be nice right now. I'm never going to get to admin tech. Oh, and I just noticed I'm at time for this recording, so we'll battle in Makassar, and then I'll have to call episode 1 there. Come on, crossover. Die already. No, not that crossover. 16. Oh, and I am unfortunately crossing. Am I crossing her? Yeah, I'll probably cross her. River flows between this province and Makassar. Great, super. Means I'm gonna take the attacking penalty. Crap. You have one better skill. That's good. Wow. Okay. Wow. Holy cow. Wow, they didn't even stand a chance. Just wipe that army up before we siege down, shall we? Alright. Wow. I did not expect to just crush them like that. Normally, losses are fairly even. Sudanese separatists. Make that in the core. Okay, all the provinces are coring. Unrest is still pretty high. Now, I don't like doing this because it lowers your tax production and everything, but I really can't afford rebels right now, so I'm going to raise autonomy, which will lower the unrest, but unfortunately also lower taxation. So I'll be getting less taxes from them, but I won't have to deal with rebels right now. And rebels in an island nation are kind of a pain in the ass. Pain in the arse. However you choose to look at it. So basically that will go away. The rebel core construction are still coring. Sieges heading in the right direction. Alrighty. We've got total control over our local area here. Ooh. I don't understand why. Oh, probably because I raised autonomy. Army force limit. I really wish I knew what went into that. Now, I thought it was simply development level, because every province has development of, like, admin, how far their tax base is, production, and manpower. But obviously it's not just development level. And I lost my general. Just because he won the battle, won the siege, and then just decided to take a nap. Super. Come on, keep giving me all your money. Alrighty, 251, perfect. Perfect, awesome. Hardy Seaman. Really? Really, Paradox? That's really what you went with for the name of that. Good to see 10 Navy tradition. That's super duper. Oh man. I need 204 to core that. Great. But I am gonna. 52 months. What the heck? Wow. Yeah, we need to convert that. So, I have gone over on time for this episode, so my apologies if it ran a little long. Kind of got caught up in doing a different nation than I normally do. Normally I will play in Europe, but yeah, so far I think my, not to take a quote from World War II, but my island hopping campaign up here into Borneo will eventually be successful, I'm hoping. And I'm hoping I don't tick people off too much, that everybody decides to join a coalition against me, because that would suck. Coalitions are the bane of players' existence. But so far so good. So, hope you enjoyed episode 1, and if you want to see me play some more Europa Universalis, go ahead and subscribe to the Syndicate, and we will see you next time. Outer Exodus, out.